we're back here.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
So that's
What do
how
they
they
call
love
my
the
father?
lords.
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
And whose was my father's? Can I at least get to know it? Or...
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Alright,
Summon the Lord.
what's going on
We need
there?
his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
To
It's
where?
not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks truth. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief.
You can send him to the wall.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us.
I didn't want to send him to the wall, because then he could see the squire.
I will decide.
Then again, my father used to take 3 fingers,
Take his fingers.
so if I do it, people would think
you
that I'm
punish
like
me,
my father.
You'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I've showed mercy once, and I already regret it. And I'm not sending you to the wall. That's what's left. Yeah.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Oh, please, my lord! My lord, please!
She's freaking out.
Please!
He told me not to change, and here I am cutting people's fingers.
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence.
Of course.
But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice,
Please
my
just don't
lord!
miss and take his whole hand. Please. Oh my god. They better remember. I'm gonna freaking remember that. Why was he watching that? That little snitch. Why was he there?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Well, Roland brought
Someone
him
you
to
can
me.
rely on, no matter the circumstance.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Right. So, if I still have this bracer, that means that the sentinel of my father's was not fighting since Geralt didn't pick it up. Then I should be freaking allowed to know who it is here. I'm gonna end up knowing in the end that it was a thief. Or something stupid like that.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
You are quite nice, but then again, I've never followed your advice so far. So I don't know if I trust you to be my sentinel. That's really weird. I said I wouldn't take your judgment anymore, so just keep with the horse instead. Hello?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Wait,
I hope to be off
what?
tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
I thought he had been
I
exiled.
told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
So you agree with me?
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Of course you do. You couldn't keep it to yourself, could you?
I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to, and I stand by it.
You talk like it was the only thing to be done.
It was.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
You're not ready for it, aren't you?
Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
And every time I am,
Remember,
you're getting mad at me.
you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
She didn't. What are you on about? Alright. Where's my little brother then? Brother, I've seen you around at some point. Wait, what? Alright, that was weird. I hope it doesn't happen again. Where are you? Oh, there you are! You little snitch.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember.
Oh, poor little guy.
I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
I'm glad I made him happy.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man?
Kind of.
Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Alright. You're a little psychopath, didn't you? I didn't expect that from you. I'm just gonna carry away and yeah. Just go back to that sword. And I'm gonna make sure that no one gives you a real one.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
What the hell? Alright.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Well, I am. It was quite easy, in fact.
yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
And I still don't know who my sentinel's father was. Well, my father's sentinel. Great. I guess I don't need to know it. So that is the small council. Duncan is the castellan, so I understand.
You may sit.
Warland is
I
the
believe
chief of the
Lord
army.
Ethan has reached his decision.
My mother? Well,
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
The choice was clear. I'm doing it.
There was one man who stood above all others.
That's kind of
Many
mean.
thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Right. So, yeah. That's gonna be you. Please don't make me regret this. I'm kind of scared to give it to Duncan and have you trying to kill me in my sleep. So, yeah.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Of course you think it is.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide.
Whose sword?
You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Thank you.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Even if I try to bargain with them, they won't see any point because they want to take it all by force anyway. I can try to be a diplomat, because fighting would be stupid. Alright, first choice and I'm already pinching for Duncan. Great!
Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I kind of like the idea of having him wait outside. Yeah, on this one I agree with you.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate. And we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
I feel as if I would have picked Duncan. Roland could easily
lord,
overthrow me.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. What about your brother, Asher?
Well, only now you're talking
Malcolm
about
told
him.
me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
I didn't know that.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Malcolm. Yes, it could help out.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Well, if I had known this would turn out this way, and that Asher had been so protective towards Ethan, I'd have waited for him to be here and named him my sentinel. But at least I can have him here, I guess, so there's that. Alright, just go.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Milady.
Oh hey, it's a call boy.
You!
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
But why do you
I'm
want to
sorry.
help me, though?
I really must go.
I don't
Please
get
don't
it.
despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Those freaking guards are creeping me out.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing, I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
Wait, did I fucked it up by not asking for Lady
The
Marjorie's
men are ready
help?
to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Oh, please no. I'm not ready for that.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in.
What was that sign for?
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here.
Alright, I shot myself in the foot with that one.
Thank you, my lord.
Alright, so that's where Duncan's at, I guess. Great! So if he can't help me the way you wanted, he's gonna betray me. That's what it means?
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
I wonder... Doesn't seem to like the Whitehill neither, which is weird.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
But then again, he doesn't like us neither. I never know on which foot I'm supposed to dance with. Lord Bolton.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Alright.
I want you to show.
I did it for Cersei, so why not?
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your
I'm
man
gonna try it out.
lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill.
And?
You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills
I
don't?
know how to craft it, apparently.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
We'll bar the gates.
Too late for that.
What the hell? So someone's been working with him for
You
freaking
have a
long
man
time.
you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
How
Lord
about
Ramsay,
you leave them alone?
please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me.
Oh, you
Can
wish?
be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
You son of a
Let her
bitch.
go.
She's quite pretty, your sister.
How about you get the fuck out of here now?
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What the hell?
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
My lord!
Why is it that every
Even though
fucking
you
child
did better
die
than
in
me.
this?
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
No, no pig.
Take
Oh
the
my
boy as
god.
your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody
Yeah,
help
with
him.
who, boy?
Quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Oh, get the fuck away from my side.
You will not take him!
What the hell is Galen doing?
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
Oh my god. Why? Why was that necessary? I get that it's Game of Thrones, but for fuck's sake.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel.
Now you're
I
back.
will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Well, it seems well started
Nothing comes
too.
without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh my god. Oh my hell, I didn't make the right decisions apparently. So 48.5% left Bowen behind. At least I'm not the only one. UN 29.4 swore loyalty to Marjorie, of course. UN 18% to Eric's figure. Only 18? What did the other do? I don't get it. Like, did it send him to the wall? Or, oh, okay, no, maybe they got his finger cut by someone else. UN 38 picked Royland. What? So there's like 62% that picked up Duncan? Really? What the hell? Alright. UN 38 met Ramsay at the gate. Yeah, I kind of shut myself in